Hello, my name is Billy O'Kane. I'm a beef farmer from County Antrim, and I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about the climate change competition which the Ulster Farmers Union and the Young Farmers Clubs are running at the minute. Climate change is an issue which is just not going to go away. I am totally convinced that climate change is going to be the biggest issue for agriculture and for the whole human species for the rest of not only of my life but of your lives, and you guys are much younger than me. It's an issue which we have to deal with. In Northern Ireland, agriculture accounts for 27% of carbon dioxide outputs. So agriculture is part of the problem, but it's also part of the solution. There's various ways in which agriculture can tackle climate change. We can look at the sequestration route, where more carbon is taken from the atmosphere and put back into the land. It could be tree planting, hedge planting, making your hedges wider and higher, re-wetting of wetlands, or moving arable from full tillage to zero till, and putting a lot more organic matter and carbon back into the soil. But those are quite big issues. The other route is in reducing carbon output in agriculture, and that's the way we have taken. So trying to produce the same amount of food, but by substantially reducing our carbon output while doing it. So what do? We've gone that second route. We are a suckler farm, we have suckler to beef. We keep Stabiliser cattle, which was our attempt to improve efficiency and reduce carbon. Stabiliser are an imported composite breed from America. They were developed by the United States of Agriculture. They're just a cow. They're a very peaceful sort of a cow, as you see. But they are much more efficient than current systems and breeds, simply because they have been developed in that way. That was the ethos of their development. So they've been designed to improve efficiency of performance, efficiency of profit, and carbon efficiency. What we have found in our farm and in independent studies around the world, they basically, if you use the Stabiliser genetics and the improved management practice, which many of us are trying to do already, you can improve output from your farm by over 30% free, 30% improved food conversion efficiency, £300 extra profitability per cow per calf per year, and with relevance to this competition, 40% lower carbon dioxide output per kilo of beef, and that's a huge thing. So that dispels some of the myths. It's often thought that by doing things in your farm that improves the environment, that it's a cost and that will reduce profitability. As you see, doing things which improve the environment, which lower carbon outputs, can actually improve profitability. Efficiencies of carbon are often the same as efficiencies of performance. So, also in the mainstream media, farming has had very bad press this last few years, particularly keeping cattle, dairy, beef, sheep production. Again, the tide is turning, and that is not necessarily the case. A lot of new work that has come out, particularly some of the Oxford work about the degradation of methane and how it degrades in the atmosphere and has much less effect, is going to start coming through. We must feed our population. We simply must feed our population. It's very easy to reduce our carbon output as a country by just not keeping animals, by reducing the amount of food we produce. That will look good on paper, but that food will just be imported from other parts of the world with all the carbon consequences of food miles, and also producing meat and soya and grain from parts of the world where there is active deforestation of rainforests, and that will have a huge effect. So this is an opportunity for young farmers to showcase the good things that they're doing in farming, in agriculture, which are actively lowering carbon output and are going to halt climate change and eventually reverse climate change. And it's a really good opportunity to portray our industry in a good light. I am much too old to apply for this. I would love to. So I would suggest give it a go, get out there, put in a video, and the very best of luck.